Well, it's an end to day 2 of the AFL's Draft Combine in Melbourne, where the players have just been put through their paces in testing. This morning they sat down to do psychomotor testing, where they were challenged in decision-making skills. They then endured club interviews with new coach Chris Fagan, David Noble, the new football manager, and list manager Peter Schwab and his recruiting team. We sat down with recruiting manager Stephen Conole to get his thoughts on this year's draftees. Stephen, second day at the Draft Combine. Can you run us through today's events?
Yeah, long day. Primarily for us, a chance to catch up with the boys. About 30 interviews, a little 15-minute speed dating type structure that the AFL have set up for us. For the boys, they've had a particularly long day. They've had to put in some psych testing, and they've had a group of medicals with all the AFL doctors from each of the 18 clubs. So a very busy day for all involved.
Can you tell us what you look for in a potential draftee in those interviews?
Yeah, for us there's a few different areas. Primarily for us, it's a bit of a follow-up and a review. We've seen each of the players and their family members throughout the year, so for us, really a chance to follow up on some areas that we may have had previously, and also a chance for our new senior coach and new football manager to introduce themselves and get a good feel on the boys coming through.
Was there anyone who particularly impressed during today's interview?
I think as a group of players, we've spoken previously about the depth in this draft, which is really good, and we spoke to a lot of those boys, and some of the boys at the top end of the draft, Hugh McLuggage and Andrew McGrath, Tim Taranto, Will Brodie, Ben Ainsworth, there's quite a few at that end, and they're really impressive young boys, so it's a great group of kids to choose from.
And what's the plan for tomorrow?
For us, it's a chance to sit back and watch the boys. They do a battery of testing tomorrow, so from endurance stuff to speed stuff, a really long day for the players. Probably for us a chance back just to sit back and watch them test and just have a look at each of the players individually.
Still a little while until draft night. What can we expect for the recruiting team to be doing between now and then?
Yeah, there's plenty of work now. First of all, trade. So Peter Schwab and the group will finish off trade period. So as soon as that finishes, we know exactly where our draft picks are, and then it's just a lot of vision. Most of the boys have Year 12 exams, so there's a bit of a shutdown period in terms of us speaking to them, and we may well follow up post-exams and prior to the draft. But yeah, a lot of vision, just trying to review where we're at and just trying to finalise our orders and get everything arranged prior to the draft night.